GP Neat is here. I'm going to show you how to do the CDL switch in a FZJ80. This is so that you can lock your center differential while you're in 4 high. I'm going to be using a hazard switch. Looks just like this switch right here. And we're going to go ahead and place it. We're probably going to remove this and put the switch up there. And then we'll put that Toyota security system switch down there. First we're going to start by taking this little holder right here out. There's 2 little clips in here. Pull these 2 clips down with a little pressure and then this will just slide right out. You can see this side's already sliding. Next you're going to want to remove your ashtray. You just pull it out like this. It says push right here. Just push it down. The ashtray comes out. And then after that we're going to take a Phillips head screwdriver and we're going to remove this screw here, and these 2 screws. There's 2 screws here, 1, 2. So get those out. Now that you've got those 4 screws out, those 2 and these 2 here, if you want you can turn the ignition switch and pull your gear shifter back. I really don't think you need to, and then you can just start working this sucker out. It comes out really easy. Well, for me it did. Mine's probably, who knows, I know it's been taken off before to put a satellite radio, so maybe it's been worked free. But be careful. This is, in mine, it's a case of 15-year-old plastic, so you don't want to break any of that. And now we're going to hunt behind here for a connector. You can actually see on this wiring harness here, this connector that I'm looking for is taped on mine right there. It has this little cap here. So this looks like a plug to me, but it's really not. It's actually just it's just a cap. If you press this down and pull on it, this comes off. I don't think we need this, so we'll just set that off to somewhere. Here's the plug you want now. Mine doesn't seem to have a whole bunch of room, so what I'm going to try to do is disconnect my Toyota alarm switch indicator light thing and move that to a different space, or I might even just leave it behind the dash, and then I'll hook the CDL switch into the space here, and then we'll connect that plug to it. Alright, one thing we're going to need to do here is, you can see, how can you see? The plug here has 2 little notches there, but you see there's only 1 notch here. That's because there's just a little piece of plastic here that you're going to need to run a little knife or saw blade through to make the notch for that other plug piece. So once you get that notched out, you can proceed. Okay, you can see that the notch is there. I just ran a knife through it and it made a notch big enough, and I just wanted to test it, so I went ahead and put the plug on before putting it in my dash. Really need to invest in a tripod, huh? Then I pushed it in like that, and I have the key turned to on, and just to see if it worked, you press it in, and look, you can see on the dash my center diff lock light and ABS lights turn on. Okay, so I'm going to take out this Toyota security switch here. There's just 2 clips in the back. You push them in and it pops out, and then once you do that, the 2 wires that connect it here, you'll just have to get this foam stuff off, unconnect them, and then you can move them probably to, I'm going to move it to one of those switch spots right there. Alright, now that we know it works, we'll just stick it in here. We'll see it fits nicely right there next to the other one. We'll have to change the sticker here, put something there. I've seen a few options you can do. Go ahead and plug her in there. Make sure it snaps into place. And then you will just put your bezel back on. Should fit in with the friction clips that are in there. Put your screws in there, 2 screws there, and you're done. Next thing to do is the 7-pin mod.